Hey, Mystic members. Mystic Poet 82 here, and welcome back to another Wednesday Wonderings. Now, I found this, rope thing that glows. So I was like, I'm gonna do this video with it. Now, it has a couple settings, solid, off and on, and it's annoying because you can kind of hear the noise of the thing. And then there's really fast, which I don't like that. I prefer it just solid. I was gonna try to do this with a black light too, but it's not showing up very well. And I'm trying to make it as dark as possible, so I have a blanket, up over everything. So it's kind of like a tent, but it's not dark enough. Alright. I can still read these, though. At least it's light enough for me to read these. So, these are just questions I have, and I'll answer them, and I'd like you guys to answer in the comments. So, let's see, I actually have to use this to read it. Question number 1. Oh my gosh, why did I even do this one? If you had to save the world, if you had to how do I word it? If you had to you had to restart the human race with someone of the opposite sex, who would be a celebrity that you would never do that with, a local person that you would never do, like somebody that you know that you would never do that with, and then a celebrity that you would, and then a local person that you, like a friend, not, obviously not your not your, boyfriend, girlfriend, or husband or wife. It has to be, someone who's a friend who you would pick that you would do that. So, for my famous nope, I would have to say the net neutrality guy. I'm not gonna say his name because I hate trying to pronounce names like that. Local person that I would never do that with is the creepy guy that I work with that likes to follow women to the bathroom. Famous celebrity that I would, Robert Downey Jr. would have to be my number 1. And friend, probably my buddy Marcus at work, because him and I do have a lot in common. Although now that he's on a totally different shift than I am, we hardly see each other anymore. Because we used to, when we were both on overnights, we would have, a lot of fart and poop jokes and stories and stuff. We were pretty disgusting, but it was fun. Okay, question number 2. Ooh, do you have any scars on your body? I do. And, where did you get them? I have one on my hand, which obviously you're not going to be able to see it because of this light. And it's right on my, right at the base of my right ring finger. And how I got that, I had one of our old fish tanks, when we stopped having a fish tank with fish in it in the house. I took it outside to play with my toys in it, and I'd still fill it up with water, and it was kind of their swimming pool. Well, I left it out over winter, so it got water in it, and it froze. And I was trying to get the toys out in the spring, and it had broken. And I wasn't careful and cut myself on the glass. And, it's weird because I'm normally not afraid of the sight of blood or gore or any of that stuff. That doesn't bother me. But for some reason, seeing my own almost made me pass out, and Dad had to help bandage me up from that. I have a scar on my neck that's actually a cat scratch, and that was because I stupidly took our one long-haired cat, Coco, on the swing with me, and he did not like that at all. So I never did that again, and I have that scar. I think it's on the left side. I'm pretty sure. And I also have, yeah, because it kind of looks like scratch marks. I also have a similar looking scar on my front of my shin on my right leg, and that was from falling off my bike and kind of scraping my leg against the chain, I think it was. I can't remember. And then I also have a little scar on my right knee where we were on these like pool tubes, and we were using them to like kind of water raft down a creek, and I cut my knee open on a rock doing that. I think that's all the ones I can really think of off the top of my head that actually kind of like have stories behind them. You know what? I guess I'll do a number 3. Okay. Oh. This is perfect, because I know a lot of people might agree with me on this one. What was a favorite video game franchise that you feel was actually ruined? Like the original few were good, and then I would have to say Spyro, when the other company took over and did the Skylanders. Now, I would never get into Skylanders, but at the same time, I won't knock them completely, because I do think their other dragon figures and like other creatures, like there's a phoenix in it, there was a fiery horse in it. I forget all their names. Like I kind of know them. But I thought actually some of the characters they made for that were really neat looking, and I did happen to collect them when they were cheap. Just certain ones though. It was just like any of the Spyro versions I collected. Cinder, like there was a couple different versions of her. There was the white and black one. I forget what their names were. Those were really neat. So I have a few of them, and that's more or less just a collector's thing because I love dragons. So, like, other than that, though, like, the original Spyro games were the best. They didn't need to do what they did afterwards. Although, like I said, some of the characters were pretty cool looking in it. And that's kind of the only good thing I have about that. So, if you guys can think of other video game franchises that got ruined, like, because I know a lot of people could say that about WoW and about their expansions, but I probably would disagree with a lot of people on that. Anyway, that will be it for today's Wednesday Wonderings. I hope you all enjoyed it. Hope you guys have answers for me, and I will see you in the next video.